Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xana520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we resealed the imprisoned for a second time, nearly failing because I am an idiot and my Joy-Con is not playing nice. We also reawakened the second gate of time, constructed entirely out of time shift stones that were mined in Lanayru, and came to the past where we were given a massive lore dump on the goings-on of the world. So, to summarize, the goddess Hylia and the demon lord, or the demon king, Demise, fought in the old days because Demise wished to claim the Triforce, the ultimate power, for himself. Demise was defeated and imprisoned in the sealed grounds outside, but he would not be able to be held for long. So, Hylia devised two plans to keep him sealed and potentially destroy him forever in the future. Her first plan, why is my arm bent backwards, was to create Phi and this sword. Her second plan was to eschew her divine form and be reborn as a mortal. The sword eventually came to us, and Hylia was reborn as Zelda. And so we were used as a divine instrument in the defeat of the Demon King. So I'm going to have a talk with Impa here. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep your promise that you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. So now we can return to the past. Oh, that reminds me. That's the other thing that we need to explain. So, if we come out here, if we don't get interrupted immediately by the old one, which we may do. Yes, we are. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link, find the Triforce. Whoa! Whoa there! Hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. What's up, Bruce? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Now, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to this land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'll take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. Look at that, Groose grew up. Anyway, looking through the broken doors here, we can see that indeed Zelda is still in there. And this is exactly the reason why we need to prevent the imprisoned from reaching the sealed temple. If we go by what Girahim is saying, Zelda is the key to the Demon King's revival. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. Anyway, we're going to run over here so that we can get to a bird statue and have a little fly back to Skyloft so that we can figure out where we have to go to find the Triforce. And who else to ask but Headmaster Gaepora. I think his name's actually Gaepora. Alrighty, so we're just gonna fly back over here to the academy. Dive right here. Seems like a good place as any. At some point, we're going to have to do the mini game with what's his face, Fledge. I don't know how I'm going to do that with the way my his name is Gaepora. With my Joy-Con behaving the way it is. Hey. Headmaster? Oh, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you have anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice for that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any questions, any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge of it is of little use on this subject. Alright, well, I guess we'll find out, see if anybody else knows. Link, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages? Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that has suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Owlin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Owlin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go and speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed? Alright. Instructor Owlin is the one we need to speak to now, huh? Okay, so is this Owlin? Owlin. Excuse me, Instructor. Ah, Link. How goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the Headmaster, I take it? If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me. And his eyes, they were full of malice. People change. Or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. Hey. Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. It is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but it's an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Alright. Listen up, Link. I taught your Loftwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Use the spiral charge attack to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Alright, so... I missed. Alright, we'll just ignore that one for right now. That's one. There's two. Ouch. What are we doing? Oh, can I get this one? Got the bird, too. Bruh, what the... I feel like I'm fighting my Joy-Con again. Ouch. Okay, that's 5. Six. Flap, flap, flap. 8. Oh, there's more than 10. Okay. That's a little bit easier. Bruh. That's not easier if you miss. Sir. Okay, there's 9. Just gotta get this one more. And I win. There we go. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Sure, thanks. Guess we're going to talk to Pum again. Do the deal with this old coot. So, we now have this as our charge attack now, instead of this, the normal one. Where's Pum's Island? Is that it? That's clear cut over there. We're also going to have to do that, I think. Hold up. Am I going the right way? Is this the Lumpy Pumpkin? That's not the Lumpy Pumpkin. Where's the Lumpy Pumpkin? Oh, it's all the way down there. I'm going the wrong way. What else is new? We should be able to kill these things now, too. These, Octoroks. Whoa! Ow! Hey! Gotcha! Hey! Alright, let's get over to the Lumpy Pumpkin. As fast as we can. There's a bird here. Maybe this bird's got something. Bird's got rupee. What kind of rupee is that? A 1? That's a 1. I don't care about that. I cared about that silver one the other one had, but... I lost it. There we go. There we go. Can I dig here? I cannot dig here. Alright. Go in the back door. I'm basically an employee. Hey, Pum.
Hi.
What's the matter? You look like you got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually? Levias? What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. Lately, a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it.
No.
You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Voila! Here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. Master, I will signal for the robot. Miss Fi, I'm here. Zzz. Oh, this is another heavy load. But don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready, Zat. And get out of here. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Good luck. Coop. The best soup he's ever souped. Well then. Let's get to it then. And up. And off we go to the Thunderhead. Hey, Sparky. How do you feel about turbo boosting? We're about to go zoom here in a second. Zoom! Give me that. I finally got one. Alright, off into the Thunderhead we go. The Thunderhead never actually goes away. Unfortunately. It's always just a permanent fixture in the world. Jump for that thing. Alright, into the cloud we go. And there's the rainbow. Time to go taste it. Get out of here. There we go. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You've picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something could jump out at us at any moment, hungry for soup. Or robot. Yeah, put it down. Off with you. I'm out of here. See you around, sir. Oh, it got dark. Oh my. Those are some interesting growths you have there, Chief. Well, how about I take care of those? I'm no doctor, but I don't think those are meant to be there. Great Spirit of the Skies, Levias. Alright, let's get out of here. Bird, I summon thee. Alright, let's deal with these things. They're looking at me. There's one. How many are there? Like 5? Ouch. Oh, that actually hurt. What the heck? Zoom down, you. Gotcha. Let's do a quick turn around here. Watch the tail. Oop, got it. Oop, and I missed. Come on, one more. There we go. That's all of them. Is it? Oh, hello. What are you? Hello. Ocular parasite, bilocyte. Alright. Alright, chief. Ow. Where's my... Hold up. There we go. Ouch. Got you in the face. There we go. That's what I gotta do. Got you in the eyeball. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. Stupid antennas. Ow! What the? Your head, your jaw's sideways. Man, you can take a beating, can't you, boy? You got one more in you? Gotcha. Back up, back up. Gotcha. Gotcha. You got one more? Come on, do a thing. Oh, well, that was the end of you, huh? I'm still on this thing! The Thunderhead is cleared.
Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. You carry a curious sword, boy. And I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. You know? Do I know? You do realize you are speaking to the great Sky Spirit, do you not? Bah, no matter. As I suspected. Listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago, an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted one part to me, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero, seek out the dragons, and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Faron Woods, Eldin Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go on then, find the dragons you now seek.
And here we go again. Nope. Give Bird. Here's Bird. It's not raining anymore, so... the Thunderhead actually feels rather peaceful. Get out of here, bug. You're a pest. So the land is now or the Thunderhead is now completely clear. It's not raining. It's nice and bright in here now. It's just a big cloud. And yes, I know we're out of time. I'm going to fly back to Skyloft before we end things off. So we once again have to travel to Faron, Eldin, and Lanayru and find the 3 dragons that rest within. We've already met one, the water dragon Faron. And we just need to find Eldin and Lanayru now. So I'm going to dive off here. Boink. And say next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're probably going to head off to Faron first, and I will discuss a rather massive game-breaking bug that existed in the original release of Skyward Sword. Also, let me check something. Yeah, he's gone. We'll deal with this here in a second as well. Well, I guess next time, not in a second. Till then, though, this is Xana520, signing out.